Hi there, I'm Olof from the Air Squib. I created the Air Squib so it would be a safe alternative to exploding squibs, but as a special effects technician, of course, I use both alternatives depending on the situation itself, the situation you are going to film. Both the Air Squibs and exploding squibs have one thing in common. They are very difficult to hide between thin white shirts. For this reason, I wanted to give you a quick guide on how to hide these squibs on semi-transparent shirts using Adobe After Effects. Note that you very seldom need to do this, as you often cut to the actor just before the hit and let the blood spray. But I wanted you to know about this procedure as it's really easy to do. So let's move over to Adobe's After Effects to see the test clip I filmed this summer. To hide the nozzle of the air squib or the blood bag if you're using an exploding squib, my suggestion is that you track a point on the actor. Start by setting a track point near the point of impact. Analyze the scene by pressing the play button. After the tracking sequence analyze is completed, head over to Layer and pick Null Object. In the tracking menu to the right, pick Edit Target and choose to track the track point in both X and Y dimension and click OK. Now duplicate the clip. Right-click on it and choose Freeze Frame. What this does is that it allows us to freeze the frame where the cursor is located. Now choose a nice part of the shirt that looks good. It does not really need to be flat and smooth, but it should look natural. Move the image from the part where you pick the part of the shirt and cover up the area where you can vaguely see the air squib or explosive squib. Feather the mask to hide the patch easier. Finally, keep the shirt patch or the mask in position until the moment the blood shoots through the shirt. Then simply turn it off. Do this by pressing O to enter the opacity menu. Go to the frame just prior to the squib firing and add a keyframe. Then forward one frame and lower the opacity to 0. Okay, let's say you really want a hole in the shirt. Well, you can burn a hole in the shirt from the beginning and cover both the nozzle and the hole with a patch as before, with a patch of a unscathed part of the shirt. Or you can do this. Repeat the tracking process as you did when covering the transparent shirt. And remember that if the actor moves in or away from the camera or the Z dimension, you might want to track scale too. When the tracking process is done, find a nice image of a bullet hole and place it in position. Tie the lasso to the newly traced null or parent pick whip. Finally, adjust the colors on the bullet hole. As I mentioned, don't go for pitch black. It has a tendency to look fake. It's too black. Use a dark gray or brown, maybe even dark red. So that's it. But remember, life will be much easier if you use a shirt that's not completely transparent and white. So my suggestion is use a shirt with a busy pattern like this. And also remember that the audience seldom checks action sequences for holes in the textiles. But at least now you know how to fix these details if you really want to do it. So that's it for today. Best regards from your special effects colleagues at the Air Squib. Bye.